Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, there lived a man named Ramu. He was known throughout the village not for his kindness or wisdom, but for his laziness. Ramu didn't like to work. While others tilled the land, harvested crops, or sold fruits in the market, Ramu spent his days lying under the banyan tree, daydreaming of easy riches and free meals. Now in this same village lived a kind-hearted farmer named Hariram. Hariram worked hard every day in the fields and owned a small flock of chickens. Every morning his chickens clucked cheerfully in the yard, laying fresh eggs which Hariram sold at the market to feed his family. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the village prepared for supper, Ramu's stomach growled with hunger. He had neither food nor money, and once again he had done no work all day. His lazy mind began to think of a shortcut.
"Why should I go hungry?" he mumbled to himself. "When Hariram's chickens are fat and tasty, he has plenty. He won't miss just one."
And so, under the cover of darkness, Ramu crept into Hariram's yard. The chickens were asleep in their coop. Ramu quickly grabbed the nearest one, stuffed it under his shirt, and slipped away into the night. He returned to his hut, lit a small fire, and roasted the chicken. That night, he had a grand meal.
He licked his fingers and chuckled. "This is so much easier than working. I should do this more often."
The next night, Ramu did the same, and the night after that. Hariram began to notice that one chicken was missing every morning. At first, he thought perhaps a fox had found its way in, so he reinforced the coop, but the chickens kept disappearing. Frustrated and sad, Hariram went to the village elder for advice. The elder was wise and had dealt with many such matters.
"Set a trap," he suggested, "not to catch an animal, but to reveal the real thief."
So, Hariram devised a simple plan. That night, instead of locking his chickens in the coop, he placed a large clay pot in the corner, filled it with feathers, and placed a sleeping blanket over it to make it look like a chicken. Then, he tied a thin string from the pot's base to the large temple bell at the center of the village. Midnight arrived, and as expected, Ramu crept into the yard. He tiptoed toward the coop and saw the chicken lying in the corner. Delighted, he grabbed it quickly, only to hear the sudden clang, clang, clang of the temple bell echo across the village. The sound startled the entire village. Lights came on, people stepped out of their homes, and Hariram ran into his yard with a lantern, and there stood Ramu, frozen, red-handed, with feathers flying around him. The villagers gathered and gasped in disbelief.
"Ramu, you were stealing all along?"
Ashamed and trembling, Ramu had no words. His head hung low.
The village elder stepped forward and said gently, "Ramu, you are strong and capable. Instead of using your hands to steal, why not use them to work and earn an honest living?"
Hariram, though hurt, said, "Had you asked, I would have gladly shared my food with you. But stealing, that breaks trust."
Ramu felt a deep sense of regret. He realized that his laziness had not only made him a thief, but had also made him lose the respect of everyone around him. From that day on, Ramu changed his ways. He apologized to Hariram and asked if he could work on his farm. Hariram agreed, and over time, Ramu became one of the most hardworking farmers in the village. He grew his own crops, raised his own chickens, and even helped others who were in need. And never again did he take what wasn't his. Moral of the story: stealing may seem easy in the moment, but it only brings shame and regret. Hard work, honesty, and asking for help when needed are the true paths to respect and self-worth.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel Growing Minds Through Stories.